Hi everyone, this is a follow-up video from our previous two videos, third and final video of my scaphoid excision and four-corner fusion. I'm 15 weeks post-op and 2 days. I was going to do one next week and make it 16 weeks, make it proper 4 months, but I thought I'd do one now. For everyone looking for videos on scaphoid removals, four-corner fusion, yeah, I've done a good few videos now of where I was at, what I was going to do with it, and the surgery and what they've done with it, and my recovery now. So I'll talk a little bit about it. I've done my previous video was 9 weeks post-op, and I was just working with the physio to try and just out of the cast, and to I was a little bit, I was scared really, if you want to say that word, how it just come out the cast. I didn't really know how to use it, how much to push. It's a very scary thing, and right now it's getting stronger by the day. So I am back to work slowly. I've been able to do a couple of jobs. Like I said, I'm a bricklayer, so I am left-handed, so I suppose that is something. And this is it now. Scar ain't massive, but I feel that would go down a little bit. Still stuck in flexion a little bit. I mean, I keep pulling my forearm here and just moving as far back, my fist as far back. It's so weird knowing that it will never ever go back in that position again. But before surgery, I didn't have this movement anyway. I had a little bit more than what I've got now, but I actually messaged the surgeon about 3 weeks ago and said that it is stuck in flexion a little bit. Like an arm wrestle position. He just said, you know, just keep working on it, and physio, and I generally think that is it. That is the position I'm going to get. If you're experiencing a non-union scaphoid, slack, whatever they call it, I would hold out until the very end, until you literally can't do no more, because I could do all the things that I was doing. But right at the end, it was literally, it kept going on me, and it would hurt the recovery side of trying to heal that pain of the scaphoid, and it was coming round to the middle. It was longer trying to get over that pain, whereas earlier on it would shake it off, and it was just longer trying to get over that. I could deal with how I had it, but in the end, I knew that if I left it any longer, it would progress and it would get worse. So that was the only thing that was stopping me sort of, yeah, having the sort of surgery. I knew that I had to have it. It was coming round to that mid carpal joint there, and the arthritis was getting worse. But who wants surgery at the end of the day? It's one of them things. I don't think it will ever be the same again after the surgery. It just feels so solid in there now. I mean, that edema's gone. It's just so solid there. I mean, I managed to do a couple of pointing jobs. I'm holding the trowel all day, and I must admit, I did struggle a little bit. There is still a lot of pain in the wrist. You know, I'm 4 months, and I've watched a couple of other guys, and they said that they're pretty good after 4 months. One guy went back after 3 months. He was even working out. You know, he was pushing weights after 3 months. I find that very hard to believe. With what I've had done, this is major surgery. You know, a four-corner fusion. This is big surgery. I didn't think I would be in this position after 4 months. I generally thought I would be back to work quicker than this. I have to be honest, for people to watch. You know, I'm not saying don't do the surgery and be scared of this. By all means, my pain has gone. That pain in the wrist, any sort of, I know that now I can pick anything up. I'm holding a full kettle. I've managed to pick my mixer up. I'm putting a gauge of muck on. I can lay bricks. Don't get me wrong, I've still got that pain in there, but I have to be careful. But I have to slowly get back. I'm managing to do 2 or 3 days, and then I've got to know my limits, because I've come this far. and I don't want to. I don't want to push it any more than that. And I reckon this sort of surgery that I've had is a good year before I can say that I'm pain free. A couple of guys I've watched, 1 to 5 pain free after 1 year, and other people saying that after 3 months they was working out. Is you can never get concrete evidence of this operation and say that I'm going to be recovered after 3. This is why the surgeons cannot say to you you'll be back to work on that date. It's your body, your wrist. You will recover when you recover. And even now, I've just moved my wrist a little bit. There's still so much little like tightness, and this is the exercise I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, obviously, that's all I can do there. I've still got pain when I do that, whether that's stretching pain or whether that's actually just still healing. I genuinely don't know. I've never been through this before, so when I'll see the surgeon again, probably in a couple of weeks. I've got physio in 1 week time. I haven't had a lot of physio. I've only had 4 sessions in 4 months. She said, we can't expect a lot from a 4-corner fusion and what you've had done. I'm not expecting that because I never had that anyway. As long as I can do my job pain-free with a solid wrist. But like I said a minute ago, I generally thought I would be a bit more recovered than this. I was hoping for a bit more. On probably range of motion as well, I wanted a little bit more on extension, which is it's not really getting much further than that, to be honest with you. But when you genuinely don't really use, that's all I've got there. But I've got so much lump in there still, it's so hard. It looks worse than what it is, I think, but obviously compared to that. That's what I've got there. There's still a lot of stretching pain there, and extension. Flexion. I'm still doing this one where I'm putting my hand there and I'm trying to lift putting it flat, and you try and lift it up, just your arm up, and it's sort of pulling that. She's made me a little device where I can wear at night as well, the physio. If I can sort of stretch my arm down, it goes in and it sort of stretches it down. But I genuinely think just getting back to normal and living your normal life again, and picking up things that normally you'd think, like I used to pick up a brick and drop it because the pain would I'd just drop it like that. I know that generally I can pick up bricks. I've picked up 8 bricks 2 weeks ago. I can pick up 8 bricks. I can pick up my mixer. Like I said, I've put a gauge on, and I've been able to work for a couple of hours, and everything fine. It's the little things where I'm actually sitting here and I'm trying to exercise it. That's the more pain than actually trying to actually going to work. I'm not thinking about it, and you adapt to how you position your hand now. Even the things where I'm putting the plates back in the cupboard, where it's the first time you put one back, you're like, you haven't got that extension. You find little ways you have to deal with. It's your body. So this is what I'm just trying to give people the insight of my final video of really after 4 months. I might make one in 6 months time or 7 months time when I'm actually proper back to work. But right now I'm only weaning back in. I'm only giving the advice as what the surgeons give me. But like I said, they can only give their professional opinion, and that they're not living in my body. So that's what I would say to people. If you're scared about the operation, obviously I was putting it off for so long. It took 4 years to really decide what I was going to do. I put it to the back of my mind. I thought, should I just leave it? But then it got so bad in the end. That little git of a bone, that little scaphoid, it ain't going to heal itself. So there's only one operation, just that 4-corner fusion. Wherever you are in the world and you're watching it, and it's a big decision to make, because obviously if you're like me, I'm self-employed, so in the UK, and I don't get paid for this to have all this time off. So it's going strictly by savings or help with family. So heartbreaking thing to know that you're never ever going to be Your wrist ain't going to be normal again after surgery, and potentially what he's saying is that I might have to have a full fusion years down the line, whether how long this lasts. He only told me that half an hour before having the operation. He said that maybe it's going to last 15 to 20 years, and then he'll have to just give me a full fusion. But anyway, I worry about that then, the technology now and what's coming. So yeah, I hope this helps people out. I'm still putting a lot of cream on it. That's a little close up video there. So still putting a lot of cream on it and massaging it. So yeah, just literally trying to get that lump down a little bit more. And I'll see what the surgeon I think is happy with the pictures I've sent him over. I'm just gonna. I want to try and get back into work now. Really, I mean, who wants to sit around for how long I've sat around for? I'm glad I did have it done now. Actually, I didn't wait and wait and wait, because I think the fact that I've left it so long, that's why I think that I haven't got as straight as I'd like it. Because if I'd done it a couple of years ago, I was able to do a press up with that sort of range of motion, and it was only the last couple of years where I wasn't able to do a press up. It was literally putting your fist or your fingers like that in the end. So it's still so much, it's hard to explain until you have it done. There's still so much cramping, it is really tight in there. It's very scary to think, yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps people out going through four corner fusion.